welcome. Let's play Pinnacle. Let's go. Back here to Penacone. I always get overwhelmed with how much I haven't done. Yeah, Firefly is still here. Sam. Okay. I'm not gonna pull for her unless it ends. This like story quest ends with her joining the Astral Express, which I find very unlikely because then, yeah, I feel like having only 3 Stellaron hunters would be, you know, a little what's the word? It could get tiring if we see the same 3 Stellaron hunters all the time. So having 4 Stellaron hunters makes sense, you know, it's the perfect amount. So I don't think Elio is gonna give us Firefly. Okay. I think I already talked to everyone I should have before this. Ooh. Oh my god, looks so pretty from over here. Wow. No, I'm not trying to zoom into you, Kaylis. I want to look at the big hole. Okay, okay, back to this. Well, the public enemy. Yeah, but we've done dangerous before. I mean, Acheron was the only one who actually, I guess, faced him, right? So, how would Welt know? Also, excuse me while I drink soup. I mean, we got a Stellaron too. Mart, you're worried about about Grandpa, not about yourself? I mean, I don't think he'll turn against us. I mean, the whole point of him, like, kicking up a fuss this whole time and, like, making an enemy of the IPC, it was all so he could find Robin, right? So he's found her. He knows she's okay. Then, yeah, I can't see a reason why he'd want to go against us. Unless he's been working for the Dream Master this whole time, but he just found out that the Dream Master is the one who basically, like, controls the death. Not controls him, but I guess the Dream Master knew about death this whole time and didn't tell anyone, and that got potentially could have killed Robin. I don't think Sunday would be okay with that. But maybe if the Dream Master, like, came to Sunday and said that we're sorry about your sister, this won't happen again, we'll keep her safe definitely this time for sure, no takebacks. And I don't know, I guess they end up locking up Robin, and that could maybe get Sunday to turn against us. Like, if they take Robin and then lock her up, like, as a way to keep her safe forever, maybe that could get Sunday to work for the Dream Master instead. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. Continue. Ah, I say continue. I'm still carrying it? Oh, okay. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. I don't think this thing is lucky. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? Why didn't you guys check earlier? How? Aventurine's dead. Well, Oh. Yeah, I guess. Also, I know in the promo for this version, they showed Jade really prominently, so I'm guessing there will be a time when Welt transmits the message, and that's why Jade is coming. Hmm. Venturin's current status. Why don't you ask Acheron about it? Yeah, good luck, Grandpa. Hmm. Yeah. He is the hurter of humanity after all. Bye, Grandpa. Like who or where the fuck the current watchmaker is? Okay, soup's gone. Legwork. Nice name. Have we? Is it? How? Yes, she was. She is awesome. Yeah, you could say that again. Galactic baseballer. It's not made up. Oh? Oh my god, the watchmaker was the third nameless, huh? So all three nameless became like heroes of or founders of Penacony. Mikhail or Legwork or the watchmaker are the same person, one way or another. Where did he go? Here? I thought the fact that it's an empty, what they call it, grave marker. Yeah, I thought the fact that it stayed empty is because he's still alive. So he is dead. I mean, Gallagher, you're more than welcome to come on board. See what the big deal is. Oh, flashback, cutscene. Ooh. Is no one else feeling this? I don't see any other people around. Oh! So the watchmaker made a clubhouse for the Trailblazers? Oh. Char? Mikhail Char legwork. That's so cool. Wow. So, I remember Gallagher hinting at there being a new watchmaker, or like the watchmaker is a title that's passed on. So, who's the current watchmaker then? Or was that just a lie that he made up? Why are you so wonky? Okay. Why is this one also wonky? They're just sitting on the bench. Sorry, I'm just looking around in case I miss a chest or something. Nah, no more. No more destruction. Continuing with the story. Let's go. That looks so pretty. Also, yeah, it's like a halo, just like the ones Sunday and Robin and like members of the family have. Cool. Treasure. Yeah, is that all? Is there someone there? I can't see. That's a... There is someone there. Hey, Mikhail. Mikhail's body, maybe? An elderly man. Oh, yeah, so the grave marker was left empty because he's still alive, kinda. Oh. Oh, he's already dead. So you just left his corpse like this? I honestly did not guess that at all. You didn't check? Oh, you did. Excuse me, Mikhail. Jim! Jim! Excuse me. See nothing? Huh. Unless we're not the trailblazers this message is for. Maybe it's for Pom Pom? Can we even bring Dream Bubbles onto the Express? Maybe Pom Pom could see something that we don't? Maybe he just didn't dream. I mean, old people do be like that though. And yet, you still sound disappointed. Yeah, I guess. Like the Mikhail, Rosalina, and Tiernan, they ended up not leaving Penacony, and I don't think it's because they couldn't. I think it's just because they loved this place too much to leave. Okay, sure. Dormancy. Okay. What are you thinking? Let me in on the plan. Oh, Boothill. Boothill is considering Greenwood with Danhang. We're looking for someone. Well, the change of plans got a change of plans. Newly recruited, nameless. Pom pom. Why does he have to give a fake name? I mean, I is his name kind of is he kind of famous as what do you call himself? Not Ravager. I forgot, but yeah, is he famous and that's why he can't use Boothill? Oh my god. Oh my god, Danheng. I had no idea you were such a bad liar. Wait, does this mean that I have to pull for Boothill next time he comes up? Does this make him an honorary or unofficial member of the Astral Express? Sure. How convenient. Well, oh yeah, I guess they should have a way to contact people who are in dreams. So the fact that it doesn't work now should be a little alarming. Don't sound so suspicious or when you say that, please. Oh yeah, you guys I mean, if they won't answer their phone, maybe you can just wake them up. Oh, well, that sucks. Damn bureaucracy. Does the Astral Express not have like identity cards or something? Calm down, Boothill. She's just doing her job. If you can't get a hold of the other nameless, you can't get a hold of Sunday either then. Also, I'm glad that Dan Heng is with me on this one. Don't give people a hard time just for doing their job. Don't leave him alone, Dan Heng. Something tells me he's gonna split the second you keep your eyes off him. Boothill. Ooh. Ah, ah. Ooh, that goes very far. I want to see his E. Huh. Okay. So, Border Star Princess Sabrina and Jino Strange Papeshi. Neither do I, kid. I don't really know what the Charmony Festival is either. Good for you, I guess. Huh. Yeah, never thought of that, but sure. Straight to the point, Boothill. Sure. They're definitely on top of it, alright. Hashtag let Boothill curse 2024. Do you say anything different? Sorry, I missed that. Okay. Alright, miss. Wait, does that kid have a mustache? He does. Uh, I guess their species are just a species of people who look like children, but are actually adults. I don't know. Papeshi is what they're called, right? Cody. Cody, sorry. Hi, hi. Mm-hmm, very smoothly. Okay. The Dream Master is here already. Great. I'm guessing she couldn't get a hold of Sunday and now she's freaking out about that. Yeah, people enjoying themselves is definitely a bad thing. Oh my god, I just realized the audio wasn't on the whole time. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Well, it's on now. You know, half an hour into this.
I
Oh boy.
agree. Another unusual thing is that the Oak family is supposed to be in charge of organizing the council and managing everything inside and outside the dreamscape. However, I walked around the hotel, but didn't meet a single member of the Oak family on such an important day.
I mean, they could all just be busy getting ready for the Charmony Festival, maybe.
Well,
Even though I know that's very wrong.
If I remember correctly, the head of the Oak family is that Sunday guy, right?
We shouldn't linger here too long. Let's go back to the Express for now.
Not so fast. Have you ever robbed VIPC?
No.
Bro. If you run away now, everyone will be chasing after you.
I mean, you're not running away though. And you guys haven't done anything wrong, actually.
I wouldn't say do nothing. But let's stay put for now. Even if the family has ulterior motives, they couldn't have anticipated us showing up here. We're the surprise factor for them.
Well, they were anticipating Dan Heng. They weren't anticipating Kalis, so... Yeah, they already got their surprise factor earlier.
They don't want to attract unwanted attention from certain outsiders, so they won't do anything reckless. See? The IPC lackeys are keeping a close eye on this hotel.
If I were a family member, I'd find an official excuse and keep the surprise factors here. If we just wait here, that would be like walking into their trap.
Yeah.
Of course, we don't need to walk into their trap. I gave a backup plan to the memo keeper.
Yeah, where is Black
Swan? If it
Swan?
turns out we won't be allowed to enter the dreamscape, she'll order a drink for me in the VIP lounge at the hotel. In reality,
A secret signal.
that's right.
Oh, a concrete object can indeed help the memo keeper establish a connection with you. But Boothill, if you have more backup plans in the future, I hope you'll let me know in advance.
That sounds so annoyed.
I'm sorry, but it's one of my quirks. I have too many unreliable friends. And if I reveal that I have backup plans, things can go awry. And that would leave all backup plans completely useless.
So that's how you pronounce it. Awry. I keep pronouncing it in my head as Ari.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
By being
This
VIPs.
is where my street smarts come into play.
Hello, sir. Dennis, lobby manager.
You're the lobby manager, right?
Good guess.
Yes, I am. How may I assist you?
We're the Nameless from the Astral Express. We wanted to check in, but there's something wrong with your system. The lady at the front desk said she would contact the manager, but now she's nowhere to be found. Now, we've been waiting here forever, without any food or water. What the fork, man?
What the
Is
fork?
this how the family treats its guests?
Is this your idea of street smarts? Starting an altercation?
Becoming a Karen?
It's called standing up for your rights.
Oh my god, you are acting like a Karen.
I apologize for the inconvenience. Please wait while we try to contact Mr. Sunday. I'll arrange 2 premium seats in the VIP lounge so you can rest there while you wait.
See? Just like that.
Just don't call yourself Nameless next time.
Yeah, you just stop bringing our name down. We're not Karens.
this bar's something else. Certainly worthy of the planet of festivities.
One peach soul glad? Shit. Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hey, I have an order for a bottle of His Donna's White Oak. Can you help us find it?
Has Donna's White Oak? I think there might be a misunderstanding. We don't serve that here.
Oh, no way. Are you sure you're not mistaken?
So I think that means that you guys can enter the dreamscape then?
If someone had reserved such a beverage, I would definitely remember it. It sells for hundreds of thousands of credits per bottle, after all. I couldn't afford to cover for such an item if it were broken or lost.
That's strange. Well, could it be that the memo keeper couldn't afford it?
Oh yeah, you didn't think of that,
What
huh?
should we do now?
Oh, no need to rush. Well, let's grab some drinks first. Maybe I arrived too early and she hasn't come yet. Now, let's see what kind of juice malts you all have here. Well, give me a glass of Heng Valley, 40 years.
Heng Valley.
I'll have it neat. No ice.
Wow, that's the most expensive one on the list. You have a taste for the finer things.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
It's on the house, anyway.
What can I get for you?
Anything you recommend is fine.
Are you even old enough to wait? Why am I asking? But he's old enough. Okay, down drink.
Then I would recommend today's special, Glass Village. It's classic Soul Glad mixed with Laboom juice. It's
Laboom.
refreshing and suits your cool demeanor. Just 1 minute.
Ah, this flavor. Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Ooh, it really hits the spot. Truly the finest sherry cask-aged malt juice in the cosmos.
I'll take your word for it.
Dynamite barbecue with rocket fuel. Is that really something that humans enjoy?
Down, come on. Remember, you're pretending to be human too.
Hey, this guy doesn't know anything at all.
As long as you're satisfied, dear guests, please enjoy.
Let's give the memo keeper another half system hour. If she doesn't show up, we'll need to come up with a new plan. In the meantime, let's take stock of the situation.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting
What do you
this, like, adventures of Dan Heng and Boothill, but I kind of like it.
The situation is unclear. Something must
I like
have
how their
happened on the
personalities
planet
play
of
off of each
festivities,
other.
but the public is unaware of it. Someone in a position of power within the family must be covering it up.
Someone like the Dream Master or
It's
Sunday.
unusual for the followers of the Harmony to invite other factions, let alone the IPC and the Masked Fools.
The Fatui.
If what you said about the Emanator of the Nihility is true, the situation in Penacony is a little complicated, to say the least.
Yeah, complicated is putting it lightly. Even I have no idea what's going on half the time.
Actually, there's something else I'm concerned about.
Mm-hmm.
Regarding Acheron. As you know, the faction that follows the path of the Hunt are some of the most dangerous folks in the cosmos to mess with. I mean, who in the right mind would impersonate the Xianzhou Alliance or the Galaxy Rangers?
Galaxy Rangers, that's what you're called.
It's like asking for a death wish. Isn't there a saying among the Xianzhou people that the Rainbow Sect lets their Lux Arrow do all the beating?
Talking. Do all the talking.
I like how annoyed Boothill makes Dan Heng.
Well, you know what I mean. Even though the Galaxy Rangers have been out of sight for years, we've been keeping an eye on this region. Even the dumbest criminals know better than to mess with the Annihilation Gang, much less the Rangers. But that Acheron lady, she doesn't seem like a lunatic at all. On the contrary, she's highly logical and organized. She knows exactly when to hold back and when to strike without mercy.
Have you actually met Acheron? I mean, have you guys at least fought each other or something?
And you believe that someone like her would have an ulterior motive for impersonating a Galaxy Ranger?
I'm pretty sure anyone who's impersonating anyone else has an ulterior motive.
I'm not entirely sure, but I do have my suspicions. Maybe she knows a Galaxy Ranger, or perhaps she's trying to lure us out for some reason, which I can't figure out.
I mean, have you Galaxy Rangers been up to anything shady recently?
Anyway, what worries me more are the anomalies within the family. They've summoned followers from various paths for the festival. No matter how generous the family might be, this move seems highly unusual.
Yeah, why would they need so many people of different paths to come? I didn't think about that. Why? What's with the variety? Is the variety, like, important?
Unless the invitations weren't sent by them.
Yeah, it wasn't.
If that's the
Oh,
case,
right, yeah, I
it's
remember
even
now.
more intriguing that the family insists on organizing the Charmony Festival, despite the chaos.
Yeah, I remember now. Gallagher invited everyone just because it would be less suspicious than if he were to only invite the Astral Express.
Maybe it's Shipei the Harmony pulling the strings. You find it beyond human understanding because it wasn't arranged by humans at all.
Is Shipei the kind of Aeon that cares about what people do? I mean, is Shipei known to be the kind of Aeon that, I guess, plans out stuff like this, like the Charmony Festival?
People do stupid things out of irrational impulses. They abandon their principles when self-interest is involved. They believe in things they know they shouldn't, and fudge. They even break their own rules. But Eons don't. They stick to their determined path and never turn back, even if they reach a dead end.
You think Shipei's will is behind all this?
What for, though?
It may not necessarily be Shipei, but there's definitely some higher entity involved. I know it may sound pessimistic, but if human free will were reliable, why would we even need Galaxy Rangers? It's much simpler when you boil it down to the eons and paths. Like how Lon always follows the path of the hunt, or how the Express stays true to the Trailblaze despite Akaveli's disappearance.
But in my opinion, Akaveli's fall holds significance for the Nameless.
Oh.
And Lon
So you're
doesn't?
saying the Nameless now have to take responsibility for their own choices because their absolutely right leader is gone?
I wasn't expecting them to get into a discussion about philosophies.
Exactly. I believe the purpose of the journey isn't just about following a path that's always considered absolutely right. It's more about doing your best to choose the right path for yourself among countless possibilities, even with limited insight and judgment.
I guess you would know, since you ended up following the Trailblaze after everything that's happened to you on the Xianzhou and with the hunt, and with Long.
I don't know what you've been through, but I agree that people must take responsibility for their choices, because no one else can do it for them. That's why the Galaxy Rangers need to uncover the imposter and figure out her true intentions. Just in case. I have a backup plan if the memo keeper
Where did
doesn't show
Acheron
up.
go, though? Did she actually leave
This is my
Penacony?
final
Or is she,
backup
like,
plan.
hiding out somewhere with Black
I
Thrawn?
promise.
You sure have a lot of cards up your sleeve.
Well, going back to my old career would make things a lot easier. By the
Yeah,
way,
what were you
when
before you were a Galaxy
walking
Ranger?
around the hotel, did you happen to see any important-looking guests?
What's your plan?
Are you
It's
gonna
simple. We
impersonate
just
someone?
grab some hostages and use them as bargaining chips with the family. Or maybe we can even take their identities.
Yeah, let's go with the second one.
No need for that. We'll return to the Express now.
Wait, are you getting scared? Draw your weapon. Let's make a big scene.
That's also another plan.
Are you leaving, esteemed guests? Would you like to cancel that as Donna's White Oak you just ordered?
huh?
Ah,
As Donna's White Oak.
she's
But
here.
didn't you just say...
Ha ha. Looks like you are a bit intoxicated, esteemed guests. You ordered a bottle of Asdana's White Oak just a moment ago.
Looks like your memo keeper friend has finally arrived.
Next one.
Oh, right. Sorry, my memory's not the best. You know, too many modifications and all. Anyway, let me check. Well, fork me. It says Donna's White Oak, all right. And there's a note. I'll be waiting for you on the Astral Express.
I guess we're going back to the train after all.
No mistake, that's her message to you. She knew the hotel wasn't safe, so she suggested we find another place.
Let's go then.
Well,
Back to
looks
Pom
like
Pom.
we took a detour, but now it's back to the Astral Express. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Back to Pom Pom.
You're back!
Hey.
2 guests just boarded saying they were looking for Boothill, so I told them to wait in the parlor car.
2?
Oh, just in time.
2 guests?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 2? Is the other actor on?
She's one of them. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express, but sneaking in like that? You have no regard for etiquette!
Yeah,
My
don't make the
apologies,
pom-pom angry.
conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were already acquainted with the garden. Given the chaotic situation
Well,
in
about
Penacony,
that.
the Nameless are the only ones we can truly trust right now.
You are the memo keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Don Heng. I've seen you in others' memories.
I'll see the
And
cases.
as for Boothill, this is our first face-to-face meeting. I hope you enjoyed that bottle of Astana's White Oak. You sure have a refined taste.
Finally,
surprising, right?
Keeper. Well, let's cut to the chase. Spill everything you know.
That's precisely
the other
what I
guest?
intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Black Swan.
Yeah, it is Akron.
And I serve the Garden of Recollection as a memo keeper. As for Acheron's story, I'm sure she knows it better than I do.
Greetings. I'm Acheron.
What? You Garden of Recollection shirtbag!
Shirt bag.
You betrayed me!
I apologize, but she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family. Thankfully, this memo keeper came to my aid and helped me escape their surveillance unnoticed.
That's nice of you, Black Swan.
To be honest, it was more like stalking than helping. And the process was far from unnoticed. But we did escape.
I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals. Namely, all of you.
Trustworthy? Son of a nice lady.
Son
You
of a
think
nice
I'm dumb
lady.
or something? How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what secrets spill out. Then, we can talk about trust.
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
I like how Dan Heng is just letting this happen. Like, okay, has nothing to do with me. I don't have any horses in this race, so you guys just fight it out if you want.
No other options? What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure everyone's safety.
Okay.
I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
Okay. So you want to leave the others on Penacony?
This passenger is requesting...
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat and seems to be telling the truth.
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Don Heng. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe, but they need our help.
How can we help by, like, leaving?
As for Boothill, you may have guessed. I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other. So this was the only way I could reach out to you.
I like the pose that he's staying in. It's so
Only
so
by doing
sassy.
this
So
can I
fruity.
find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise.
Which is?
To return his relics to their rightful owner. Someone once told me that every rainfall is like a gift from the heavens, a sign of their mercy upon the world.
Ah, spoken like someone who's never experienced a flash flood.
Raindrops are said to be the tears of the gods, shed in response to the sorrows of the world. Their constant pouring is a reminder that the gods haven't abandoned us yet. So, how long has this rain been going on for?
Ooh. That looks cool. And all of these hands that I think are actually trees.
I used to believe, just like you, that it would eventually stop. Years and decades passed. And in the end, such hope faded away before the rain did. Looks like the god you mentioned doesn't exist after all.
Shadowy hands. So these aren't trees? They're plants?
Well, let me share a story with you. Mortals who walk the paths are like sailors on a vast ocean, leaving behind a trail that creates countless ripples of possibilities. These ripples last longer than the fleeting lifetimes of humans.
Okay.
And for some, their presence leaves such a strong mark that it's reflected in the waves.
Like those shadows on the ocean.
Sin-thirsters,
Sin-thirsters.
the obsessions of the Pathstriders.
Huh.
They emerge from the depths of IX, seeing themselves as masters of their own destiny, unknowingly repeated the actions of their past lives. They emerge from the nihility and head toward it, leading purposeless lives. However, these hollow phantoms, they were once my dear companions.
Oh.
A group of Galaxy Rangers.
So that old guy's a Galaxy
Are you
Ranger.
watching over them?
Watching over them? No. I'm guiding them toward transcendence. It was a brutal war. A crusade that shook the universe. The universe witnessed the fall of Zulo, the Lord Ravager.
Zulu.
But it
So
came
one of
at a
Ventilia's
price.
colleagues. Co-workers.
A price so hefty that only those who were there still remember. The unwavering determination of the Hunt followers persists even in death. So someone must guide these lost souls to their life beyond. They were heroes in their time, and they shouldn't be reduced to mere puppets of nihility. As for me, I've suffered too many losses on that battlefield to advance any further. And that makes me the most fitting person to carry out this task.
But you know, these sin-thirsters, they're not who they used to be.
Does this seem pointless to you? Will some tasks have to be done, even if they are pointless?
I can help you.
For what?
So this is kind of like a Sisyphus thing. I think that's the name of the guy in that myth. You know, the guy who has to push a rock, a boulder up a hill for the rest of eternity.
For the meaning of the nihility. That's what I've been seeking.
I see. After all, this realm is off limits to ordinary souls, right? Thank you, stranger. I wish that you find what you seek.
Before we part ways, I have one more question. It is true that their actions and even their entire lives may seem pointless from our perspective. But if, and it's just an if this is what the departed ones expected, should we try to change it?
A good question. And a profound one. I don't know the answer. What I do know is that one day I too will pass away. I hope that when that day comes, someone will stand at my grave and place a bouquet of flowers.
I think that's everyone's hope, right? That, you know, that they matter enough where after they're gone, there will be people who miss them. Hey, Robin. Is this the real Robin, or...?
When I appeared as a child, my speech, mindset, and soul reflected immaturity and innocence. As I grew
Same with
into
every
adulthood,
child.
I left behind my childlike side.
Well, not every adult does that.
I humbly request your blessings, esteemed advocate of Shipe.
Alovian servant.
Come to me, my kinship. I have sought their presence with us.
As you wish. I
Alovians
have
are the ones
faithfully
who can
served the
sing
Alfalfa family for nearly a decade,
and heal people with their voice,
promoting
right?
the path of the harmony to the best of my ability. However, I made a mistake yesterday. While I was preparing dinner for the family head, I accidentally dropped a prepared dish on the floor.
Is this really something that you need to confess to?
Out of laziness, I lied and claimed that everything was ready. Although the head has dismissed me as punishment, it has been tough to sleep with the guilt still gnawing at me, as I worried that the seeds of evilness may have taken root in my soul.
Seeds of evilness.
So,
okay.
I confess to you now to seek atonement for my sins.
Do you sincerely repent and vow to change your ways?
Yes.
Have you examined your soul and confessed all your sins?
Oh, yes.
Why does this scene look so intimate?
Are you willing to accept the process of atonement?
Yes.
Very well. Show your dedication and goodwill to the family, and you shall be reinstated among them. Now, please, leave in peace.
So he's confessing all of this so he can get his job back?
Oh, praise Shipe. And thank you, esteemed advocate.
Next, please step forward.
I wholeheartedly confess to you. Please,
Panicked
pardon
view
my
chaser.
sins.
Rest assured, I have implored their presence to be with us. As long as you are sincere, absolution will be granted.
What is this? What is all this?
Great. You know, I arrived in Penacony as a stowaway. I sold everything to get a ticket. My house, my land, and my 2 children.
Oh man, your sins are a lot heavier than the last guy's.
I see. Please, go on.
My children were starving, and I hoped they'd have a chance at survival if they became slaves here. If I can strike it rich here, I'll lift them out of that situation and give them the life they deserve. But the Bloodhound family got wind of it. They're on my tail, hunting me down. I thought I could bring my kids here. It was all my fault. All my fault.
The family is ready to forgive all sinners. I'll ask the Bloodhound family to cease their pursuit.
You could
You
do
don't
that?
need to live in fear anymore.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll work my hardest to redeem my children and make them part of the family. Praise the harmony!
How about you work your hardest to raise your children to be good people? You know, raise them with love, care, and comfort. Not, you know, raise them to be slaves to another set of people.
Next, please step forward.
Hey! Long time no see, Mr. Sunday. The most esteemed individual in Penacony, and the next leader of the Oak family, right?
What do you want, brown noser?
I have sought their presence with us. Let us proceed.
Sure. Let's just get this over with. I have sinned. Please forgive me. I wasted half a pizza at breakfast, and a bottle of Soul Glad. That's it. Nothing more. Can we wrap this up? I've got a Robo-Ball game to catch, you know?
Are you
Do
actually
you
getting paid for this Sunday?
Seek to atone for your sins through good deeds.
My sins? Started to sound like a saint, huh? Well, let me tell you something. Neither the family nor you have the right to judge me.
Then why are you here?
You think nobody knows what your precious family has done? About the watchmaker? Huh? Don't kid yourself, Featherbrain. Those dream chasers might be fooled by your act, but don't fool yourself.
If you don't care about what they think about you, then why are you here, like, confessing your sins to him?
Before you
What?
start spouting off your holy verses, answer me this. Where does the power of the Oak family come from? And your power? What makes you think you can sit there all high and mighty, looking down on everyone else?
My guy, if anyone's looking down on someone, it's you. Like, calm down, jeez. Get that chip off your shoulder.
Well, I've spent enough time in confession today to enter the Harmony's paradise, right? Then I'll take my leave. Good luck with your election, and, don't make me regret my investments in you.
If you don't like them, then why are you investing in them? Oh my god. This guy, he actually was pissing me off. Okay.
Oh, revered triple-faced soul, hear my doubts. Who can judge the strong when their power hides their crimes? Who can vouch for the weak when they will pay any price to survive? Who can comfort the purest souls when even they get led astray? If the strong defending the weak is truly the foundation of paradise, then who is responsible for the suffering and anguish in this wretched world?
Brother? Brother?
Is this the real Robin?
Brother,
Yeah.
are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been working long hours, and I just made a trip to Dreamflux Reef and back. So, I'm a bit out of sorts. But it'll all be over before we know it.
How did he leave and come back? Did he let himself get stabbed again?
You've been working non-stop on the Charmony Festival, Mr. Sunday, and no one could have predicted this incident. Even if the Stellaron does pose a grave threat, I still feel sorry for all the trouble we've caused you.
No need to worry about troubling anyone. The Charmony Festival was meant to spread joy and harmony across the cosmos. But now that we know the truth, I'm afraid we'll have to cancel it.
It has always been our wish to make everyone happy, so... we'll do our best to explain everything to the Dream Master. I'm sure he'll understand.
Yeah, I'm sure your talk no jutsu will work.
Even if the negotiation does not go smoothly, I'll refuse to go on stage. Without the Chord Master, the Harmonious Choir would not arrive, and the Charmony Festival would be just a grand performance, and nothing more.
Okay. Let's
I'm
see if that
relieved
works.
to see your determination.
Yeah, but I don't think you'll be given a choice, Robin.
You know, since arriving in Penacony, we haven't had any contact with this Dream Master himself. I'd heard of the heads of the 5 major lineages, but the Dream Master is a mystery to me.
The Dream Master rarely grants an audience, even for us. But, given the urgency of the situation, he's agreed to meet us in person.
Perhaps you'll be the first guest to meet the Dream Master in years, Mr. Yang.
Let's hope we can reach a consensus that satisfies everyone.
Indeed. Let us hope so.
It's about time. We'll have to get ready for the meeting. I apologize for any inconvenience caused by the urgency.
Don't worry. I'll be waiting here.
Okay.
It's Mr. Sunday! Hey,
Huh?
come over here!
Hold on, let me
Thank
see
you
what
for
Will wants to
everything
say.
you've done. I'll be waiting here.
Okay, guess we're going to see the Dream Master. Let's hope this turns out well.
Mr. Sunday. Hey there! Okay, see the moon in the sky? It's about the size of the cap on my Soul Glad bottle.
Kid, go home, you're drunk.
If I just reached out my hand, I could grab the moon, couldn't I?
The moon? You mean the Grand Theater?
Yeah. Look at me. I've been away from home for too long. I must be missing that moon. But it's no big deal. The Grand Theater here looks much better than the moon back home. It's just magnificent. They told me not to sell everything I had just to come to Penacony. How short-sighted.
Selling everything you had? Why would you go to such lengths?
Why? Can't you see? Life back home is miserable. It's not really living at all.
I'm guessing you're one of the people who would agree with Obito's infinite Tsukuyomi plan?
It's better to be here at Penacony. No pain, no worries about tomorrow, just sweet dreams. You can do whatever you want. That's what I call living. Yeah, now this is the life.
Spoken like a true hedonist.
Is this truly living?
Huh? What did you say, young lady? I didn't quite catch that.
Oh, it's nothing, sir. You see, the traffic on Glock's Avenue can be dangerous. How about I ask a Bloodhound family member to escort you to Ideen Park over there, so you can continue enjoying your sweet dream?
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Wow, no wonder you were the leader of this sweet dream. You're totally a lifesaver.
You know, seeing a child this drunk is really off-putting.
See you around, Mr. Sunday, and it was nice chatting with you.
Bye, drunken child.
What's up, sister?
This is the land of the dreams. But why do they live like this?
Because this is their dream.
The man we ran into, he doesn't seem happy at all. Even though sweet dreams are nice, they're just illusions. But for him, they're the only way to survive, even if it means giving up on reality. That's not really living at all.
I suppose you have a point. But, in my opinion, that's how most people live their lives.
Yeah, true.
Why do you say that?
You think that man is not actually living, but that's not quite accurate. Even without Penacony, people create their own illusions called self-value.
Where's the lie, though? Stop spinning
People
facts,
believe they
Sunday.
have a predetermined value to fulfill. Gaining value means gaining power, and those deemed worthless are seen as the weak. However, value doesn't come out of thin air, and there's a limit to it. To accumulate value, people have to take from others. So, the weak get exploited and oppressed.
Are you suggesting that this is not how things should be?
Exactly. But, ironically, people don't think there's anything wrong with it, because they uphold the illusory notion of self-value, and even the weak believe in it.
I guess there's no difference between... I mean, having a value of self isn't bad, but, you know, it's like the difference between being confident and egotistical, you know? It's a fine line, but there is a line.
Survival of the fittest. That's where all the tragedies in the world come from. People come to the sweet dream in Penacony to escape from that reality and find solace.
So you're saying that the only people who come to Penacony are people who are losers in reality?
No tragedies exist here. Only happiness. Although in its nascent form. Isn't that the same paradise we yearn for in our dreams?
Perhaps that man is just an exception. Let's not jump to conclusions. We should experience the dreamscape ourselves. Just as I did at Dreamflux Reef.
So you've never explored the dreamscape before? Or at least you've never talked to the people in the dreamscape before this?
Yes.
Didn't you guys, like,
Seeing
live here?
is believing.
Weren't you guys raised here?
I'll accompany you. The Dream Master hasn't shown up yet, so we have some time for a stroll.
Is this a trap? Sunday, are you trying to lead your sister into a trap? Oh boy. Hit Robin. You won't. So it's not like when Barbara does her E and people clap. No one, no one's paying attention. Okay. Hey.
Glad to meet you again, Robin. How are the preparations for the Charmony Festival coming along? We're all so excited about it.
So are we.
It's going smoothly. Thanks for making the trip to join the festival.
You're too kind, Robin. It's a pleasure to have guests from all over the universe celebrating day and night. I can't stand being lonely or bored, so this jubilant dreamscape is perfect for me.
Huh.
But if this went on forever, would it get boring too?
Well, I guess.
Nah, not at all. Who would get tired of having so much fun? Every day, you get to wear fancy clothes, explore all sorts of dream bubbles, indulge in delicious food without gaining weight, and you never get old or sick. As long as you can afford a room, this place is the ultimate paradise.
But you know that only a few things can be brought back from the dreamscape to reality, right?
That's exactly why I don't plan on bringing anything back. Just enjoying the dream itself is good enough for me. I mean, I'm not one of those long-living species. I only have around 60 or 70 years in this lifetime, and there's so much to worry about. Being happy here is pure bliss. Only in this sweet dream can I truly feel like I'm in control of my life and fate. Who would want to go back to reality after experiencing this bliss?
I see. I genuinely wish you all the happiness in the world.
And I wish you a fantastic performance, Robin! I'm off to the Blue Hour for the ball. See you later.
Huh.
Seems like that guest's perspective didn't resonate with you either.
I guess calling the people who come to Penacony losers isn't exactly right. They are losers in life who are also rich enough to be able to, you know, waste the rest of their life in Penacony. So they're rich losers.
She had a valid point. I could sense her genuine happiness. It's just that...
Yeah, and I also don't think she'd ever get bored of Penacony, you know, the same way people who played the same game for years don't get bored of it.
What
You know?
you're trying to say is, she thinks she's in control of her life. But in reality, she's just escaping from reality and seeking solace in this sweet dream. Once she steps out of this sanctuary, everything will be lost.
Yep.
Well, she did make mention of being able to afford a room. Didn't she?
However, the paradise in our dreams, it doesn't have to end.
No. And the paradise we yearn for shouldn't be just a fleeting dream either.
I feel like the two of you are thinking two very different things. I feel like Sunday is like trying to convince her that, you know, the dreamscape isn't a bad thing, isn't all bad, and like Robin is starting to see that the dreamscape isn't helping anyone at all. Hold on, let me just... Yeah, this has been bothering me for a bit. Claim. Later. Hello.
The scenery in this dreamscape is truly breathtaking, isn't it?
Hello.
Oh, Robin. Can't believe I'm meeting you in person here. What an honor.
Robin's fan base spans across multiple generations.
You're right. Even though time stands still in this dreamscape, it always feels fresh. I find something new every time.
A philosophical mind. I hope I'm not intruding.
Oh, not at all. No. With little time left, I yearn for meaningful conversations, especially with someone as esteemed as you. Do you mind if we chat?
It's my pleasure. No need to be formal. Just speak your mind. You said, with little time left. Please, forgive me for being blunt. But is that why you came to Penacony?
Yeah. I was part of a war, and while escaping from the Sicosian mothership, I got exposed to some radioactive materials. And then, all my comrades died, and my hometown was wiped out by neutron bombardments. I couldn't bear to live with everything I knew gone. That's when I heard about a possible solution here, so I came.
You know, I'm surprised they don't have like a dream, an offer where you can dream of all of your loved ones still being alive and still with you, you know? Instead, everyone just shares this dream of like Starrail's version of Vegas, I guess.
How heart-wrenching.
Or maybe Disney World? You know, with Clocky and stuff.
The family has been able to help you.
They have, and I'm truly grateful for that. They provided me with a comfortable room, the most advanced life support devices in the cosmos, and a stellar team of caregivers.
That's nice of the family. How much did you have to pay for
My
it?
physical body is now in the dream pool, sustained by life support. The me you see here is whole, rational, and no different from any other person. But I can't say the same for the me in the hotel room. My true appearance. No. I hope you never have to witness it, Robin.
So, you'll be living forever in this dreamscape, right?
Just being able to live at all is good enough for me. Whether it's in this dreamscape or not, well, I don't really have much say in the matter.
Yeah, true.
My world has been torn apart, and my life could end any second. So, even if this whole place is an illusion, it's still my paradise. And I'll treasure every moment I spend here. How I envy those everlasting things.
That old man's story. It's so tragic. Fortunately, this sweet dream gives him joyful memories to hold on to for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I guess that means the dreamscape isn't all bad then.
That's precisely why this sweet dream in Penacony exists.
However, even the sweet dream has its limitations. While it provides solace to the disillusioned, it can't completely eliminate pain in reality.
There will be a way out. Penacony is already on the right track.
Yeah, I feel like Sunday is trying to convince Robin to just let the Dream Master's plan continue. Okay, I need to go for a sec. I'm not ending stream, but I need to go. Just a second. Okay, I'm back. Continue. Oh. Ah, my headphones. Okay. Meet the other Robin? Oh, so we're gonna run into Sparkles. So this is a trap.
Look what we have here. A lovely young lady. Wait, is that me?
Yeah, so I guess Robin's gonna find out that whether she sings or not, it doesn't matter. They already have a replacement.
Brother, what a surprise to see you again.
Show yourself. Your trick won't work on us.
I've heard that a skilled mass fool received an invitation too. That must be you, right? Did you enjoy yourself?
Barely. The people here are way too gullible. A little bait is all it takes for them to bite. And they run away at the slightest hint of danger. In other words, they're naive and cowardly.
Now that you've had your fill, it'd be wise to leave before it's too late. The music of the harmony doesn't tolerate discord.
What? Now that you have the real Robin, I'm useless? Oh, how disheartening. I've done so much for the family.
Like give out buttons?
You should be thanking me, because if it weren't for me cleaning up this mess, Penacony would still be in shambles. Don't you think?
That was a personal request from the head of the Iris family, and it has nothing to do with us. Step aside and stop causing trouble for the Charmony Festival.
The Charmony Festival? You think you can scare me? You think I have no idea what you're planning? I don't care what you're thinking, Chicken Wing Boy.
Chicken Wing Boy.
But I'm pretty sure our lovely Robin won't be appearing on stage. After all, you're well aware of what a sorry state this dreamscape is in under the banner of harmony. Penacony, the land of the dreams. Is this truly the paradise you desire?
Stop it.
What's the rush, Chicken Wing Boy? Did I get to you?
I think he's just trying to keep her from letting Robin know what his real plan is.
All right. I'll go. But Robin, I suggest you seriously consider this. Do you really believe those living in dreams can escape pain and find true happiness?
Well, she's pretty much convinced that they can't, right? That's the whole reason why she won't sing at the Charmony Festival now.
Well, I've done my part. And now I'm simply waiting for the fireworks to begin. Here, the last 2 gifts for both of you. And don't lose them. If by some unfortunate chance the Charmony Festival starts against all odds, remember to use them during the show.
I mean, they know she's a masked fool. They won't actually press the button, right?
And it'll be thrilling.
I heard a raven cawing in the distance. It seems the Dream Master will arrive soon.
Oh, so that burp wasn't Sundays, it was the Dream Masters. Okay.
Let's wait here for the Dream Master to arrive.
In public?
Okay. By the way, brother, I heard you no longer have a sweet tooth. Back when we were kids, you used to steal my desserts. Seems like a lot has changed during my absence. What exactly happened?
Well, someone has to stay awake even in this sweet dream.
I wonder exactly how long Robin has been gone from Penacony, because I remember them mentioning that she only came back for the Charmony Festival, but how long has she been gone?
But that someone doesn't have to be you, or anyone in particular. You're carrying too much on your shoulders, brother. The paradise in our dreams. It shouldn't be like this. Penacony is nothing more than a dream. It can't erase the worries and pain of reality, or bring true happiness. It only offers an escape from reality. Nothing more.
Remember the old man we met earlier? Without this dream, he might have completely lost himself.
That might be true, but even without Penacony, he could have chosen another path.
Yeah, I guess.
As far as I know, the Intelligentsia Guild has been promoting their rehabilitation techniques for a long time now.
Oh, 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock.
That path may have been more ordinary and challenging, but now he's in a comatose state. And this sweet dream has become sort of end-of-life care. His fate is sealed.
I mean, there was no guarantee that the Intelligentsia Guild's program would have helped him either, right?
Is Penacony granting these people a future? Or is it taking it away from them?
Well, don't forget this. Not everyone really has a future.
Hmm.
The future for humanity is like the sky for birds. People mistakenly believe that flight is inherent to birds because they've never witnessed those birds crashing to their death. Do you remember how we took in that little Charmony dove when we were young?
Oh yeah, what happened to it? Did it die?
Yeah. We took care of it. Provided food and water, groomed its feathers. And later, when I decided to leave Penacony, I opened the cage and set it free.
Okay.
Well, I didn't mention what happened to it in my letters because I didn't want to upset you.
Did you take it back?
Shortly after you left, it crashed to its death right in front of your window.
Oh, it was trying to come back.
I had surmised as much. I knew you wouldn't have avoided mentioning the bird for no reason. Despite that unfortunate outcome, I still believe it was the right decision. Birds aren't meant to spend their lives in cages. They belong in the sky, even if they can't fly.
But here's the thing. If there are birds in this world that can never fly, can we really assert that they belong in the sky?
Are you trying to make me feel sorry for emus and ostriches? No, I refuse to feel sorry for those abominations. Penguins I can feel sorry for, but emus and ostriches, no.
Are you implying that the same goes for humans too?
Let's take the Astral Express as an example. The Nameless made tremendous efforts to bridge worlds, gaining fame across the universe. However, only a few extraordinary individuals can endure such a perilous journey.
Okay.
That's because the pursuit of the Trailblaze exceeds the capabilities of ordinary humans. Otherwise, why would this path be filled with broken rails, an abandoned express, and even a fallen Eon?
I mean, it's not abandoned anymore, and we're already fixing those rails. And, well, we do care that Akivili is gone. We're not letting it stop us.
That's just sophistry.
Sophistry.
If that were true, then only the powerful would have the right to determine the future.
Unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. Another name for the future is self-value. While this world has its fair share of heroes who inspire people and garner admiration for their heroic deeds, the majority of ordinary people will never become heroes in their lifetime. Some are born weak and vulnerable. Some find themselves trapped in unfortunate circumstances. Some fall victim to malice and cowardice. When it comes to survival, everyone is equal. And the weak can only watch as their value gets constantly diminished by external forces.
Sure, doesn't mean that you shouldn't try at all. That you shouldn't give people the chance to try.
That's why we should care for the weak and support them as if their suffering were our own. That's what the Odes of Harmony have always taught us.
While the Harmony holds noble aspirations, the strong will always be strong, and the weak will always be weak. Even in this carefree dream. Human nature contains greatness, but it also harbors inherent weaknesses that can't be eradicated. In the end, if people can't even secure their own survival, they won't care about the illusory future of equality. As long as the law of survival of the fittest prevails, there will always be fledglings crashing to their death.
Okay, then stop advocating for the law of survival of the fittest.
But if people
Stop
don't
pushing
live
for
the
it then.
future, do they merely exist for survival? If even you, my brother, don't believe that the Harmony will save the weak, then which Eon can make our dreams come true?
Akivili, come, join the Trailblaze. I'd like to have more characters on the Astral Express.
People often forget that when the first bird took flight, the entire world envisioned a future where no more fledglings would ever crash to their death.
Are you reading, sister? What are you reading?
Trustful boy.
Mr. Gopherwood gave me a
Stylish
picture book.
girl.
It's about the story of the harmonic strings. If I could become a chord master, I'd like to summon Dominicus, the harmonious choir. I want to sing with everyone and spread our wishes so that all can feel happiness and joy.
I see. Then I would summon the harmonious choir too.
Don't you have a wish of your own, brother?
Of course I do.
Yeah, get your own wish, brother.
It's just that it includes your wish and everyone else's. I long for a true paradise where everyone can find peace.
Then, let's build a stage there and invite everyone to our performance so that both our wishes come true through the power of the harmonious choir.
It's a deal then.
Yeah, it's a deal. But how can I become a chord master?
Practice? Singing?
Maybe you will have to become a star first.
And back to Kalis.
You're back sooner than I thought. Any results?
Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
And now, it's up to us to forge ahead.
Since his last will has now been conveyed, my final mission is complete.
Are you gonna die? Are you gonna Thanos snap yourself?
Pardon me if I sound curt. It's good to have determination. The path Mikhail left for you is not an easy one to tread.
Yeah, are you saying that Mikhail was kind of a dick?
Why else
for
would he have
making
chosen
things
to
harder for
sleep
us?
in solitude, staking everything on some nameless in the future? But you have the numbers, and in numbers comes strength. So that might just delay your inevitable a little more.
Got any more encouraging words?
As I see it, relying on Welt's negotiations alone is far from enough. Regardless of whether the other party will be compliant, negotiating simply allows us to meet them as equals and won't grant us an upper hand. Penacony is our rival's home turf, and we already have very few chips left to play with. Rather than idly sit around while the family's got us blocked off, an offensive approach might be a wiser course of action. We're more familiar with the Stellaron's properties than most, and since it's the key to stabilizing the sweet dream, it's vital to the family's interests. By attacking their core interests, they're bound to retaliate hastily. And as the saying goes, haste makes waste.
That's right. As long as we pose a threat to the Stellaron, either with words or otherwise, we have a chance at gaining the upper hand. But the problem is, on the eve of the Charmony Festival opening, how exactly are we going to get close to the theater? Family security will be airtight, and if we brute force it, even if we succeed, it's too risky. So, no one's gonna say anything? Then I'll raise my hand. I know the answer to this question. Why are you speaking like the General of the Law Fu?
Because that seemed like the most fun line.
So, I heard that before the Charmony Festival begins, there'll be a pageant to kick off the festival. It's called the Soulglad TM Festivity Auditions.
TM?
Or something. And it's going to be held in the moment of Scorch Sand. As long as we clinch the top spot, we'll be able to attain the title of Festive Superstar. And be able to personally bask in the graces of Miss Robin.
You already did,
Not
though.
that that's important. What's crucial is that we can enter the Grand Theater before the audience arrives. So, how do we go about participating in these festivity auditions? I've already procured special invite tickets from Miss Robin's fan club.
Cool.
To tell you the truth, I had been preparing to join the auditions all along. But now it looks like even if I scrape through, I probably still won't have the chance to shake Miss Robin's hand.
I mean, Robin's already kind of our friend. You could just
So
ask
they're
her for
still
a
running
handshake.
This thing, huh? It was originally just a publicity stunt, set up by Mikhail to drum up attention. But it looks like it might be worth a shot.
Guess Mikhail is pulling through again.
We'll follow Marge's plan. Mr. Gallagher, will you be joining us?
I'm afraid I won't have the time. As a virtual character,
Fictionologist.
already completed my final mission. Whether Penacony can awaken from this dream is all down to you.
Should we ever cross paths again? I'd love for you to visit the Express.
Yeah, come visit.
All right.
You need to meet Pom Pom.
I'll have to add to that data bank of yours you've got on the Express.
And Miss
Cool.
Firefly, we thank you for all your support. We're faced with a formidable enemy. As long as the Astral Express and Stellaron Hunter's objectives are aligned, we're willing to cooperate with you.
We've already come this far together. I'd like to join you for the rest of your journey on Penacony. I'm pleased that we can finally fight shoulder to shoulder. I couldn't ask for a better ending.
What do you mean, ending?
This is also the spirit of the trail.
Don't tell me this is gonna be the
Now,
last time, the first and
let's
only
prepare
time
to
we
move
run into
out.
Firefly on a, like, big main quest. Like, I like Firefly. I hope she, you know, we see her with the Stellaron Hunters in other quests after this. Oh.
Ambition, dreams, and the drive, dear friend, the next superstar of Penacony's Charmony Festival could be you!
Oh, wow, they've really outdone themselves. Oh, I'm starting to get excited.
Behold, here come four friends with spirits high and full of steel. Are you aspiring to be the superstars of the festival?
So, are we all entering this beauty pageant thingy, not just March?
Is he talking about us?
I mean, I don't see anyone else here.
Excuse me, you four. What are you hoping to get out of all this?
So all
As the
of
last
them
group
are
of
entering?
contestants, how confident are you in overcoming all of the challenges?
Would you be open to a brief exclusive interview with us? It'll be quick.
Your journey is
The
long
Hunt's
and
journalist.
fraught with peril, yet under a sky blanketed by banners, you vie for the crown.
The sword and rose! Protect
The beauty's journalist.
magnificent and majestic!
A knight's head is
The
hard as
elation.
steel. Brotherland's focus is stubborn as a heel. We don't all have to be winners, but if we don't have fun, we'd all be sinners.
People are pouring in. Kinda feels like all sorts of baddies are showing up. Let's get in there quickly and enter the competition.
You mean this isn't where they're
Ladies and
gonna hold the
gentlemen,
competition?
please make way. Make way.
Coming towards us now is one of Penacony's top 10 wealthiest tycoons and the soul-glad business empire's founder, Mr. Ideen.
Allow me to
Ah.
introduce myself.
I was
I'm
expecting
the
Ideen to be a
director
girl.
of Soul Glass
Sorry.
Factory, Ideen Lida. My four friends, introduce yourselves to the audience across the cosmos.
Hello, everybody. I'm Himiko, a nameless from the Astral Express, and these are my companions.
Don't you guys need to hide your identities?
Kinda hard considering the fact that we are kind of, you know, famous in certain parts of the universe.
Can't hide it anyways. Penacony is plastered with our posters. And because the Astral Express is so well known, the family won't dare to make any rash moves.
I'm March. Okay, she's March 7. And she's Seichi's. Is it really a good idea to have a talent show in this pivotal moment of the story?
Don't expose announce my net handle to everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm March 7th. I'm an ordinary girl who loves adventures.
Hello, everyone. I'm Firefly. I am also an ordinary girl who enjoys adventures.
Yeah, we're all just a bunch of ordinary people.
So it's a bunch of nameless guests. This final face-off is bound to be spectacular. Time is precious. My four friends, come with me.
Grab a bottle of Soul Glad and make your dreams a blast.
Well. Yeah, okay, I think this is where I can leave this off. Yeah, let me just grab some things from Clocky's statue first. Yeah, I think I'll leave it off here for today. So yeah, that like
Where to now?
talent show, it was kind of random, but okay, sure.
Time to waste money, buddy! TikTok! Oh boy! I've eaten too much this time!
Yeah, feels like we, you know, kind of random, but okay, sure. We got a talent show to do. Let's see if I'm missing anything. Yeah, that's Jade, right? And Firefly and Sam. Yeah, okay. I think I haven't missed anything else. Sorry I haven't really been talking much for this stream. I just... well, I don't really have much energy these days, mostly because, you know, of my arm and everything. I don't know, it's just... the pain isn't bad. Like, it's not unbearable, but it does leave me exhausted. So, yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Genshin. Bye. Why did I do that? Okay. Bye now. I hope you have a good rest of your day. A good night's sleep wherever you are. Bye.